shadow knows.
Breaking news from Revolution Radio, freedomslips.com. Congress is trying to kill us. Today on chicago.cbslocal.com, state representative, maybe the police are killing some of these kids. An Illinois state representative has publicly raised the possibility that Chicago police officers might be the ones responsible for the unsolved murders of black youths in Chicago. Now, this is corporate policy. This is maintained by Congress. From Black's Law Dictionary, first edition, Confederacy. In criminal law, the association or banding together of two or more persons for the purpose of committing an act or furthering an enterprise which is forbidden by law, or which, though lawful in itself, becomes unlawful when made the object of the confederacy. Conspiracy is a more technical term for this offense. The act of two or more who combine together to do any damage or injury to another, to do any unlawful act. Starting in October of 1777, Congress came in with the Articles of Confederation. Article 12 says all bills of credit emitted, monies borrowed, and debts contracted by or under the authority of Congress before the assembling of the United States in pursuance of the present Confederation shall be deemed and considered as a charge against the United States for payment and satisfaction whereof the said United States and the public faith are hereby solemnly pledged. They have pledged and charged you to offset congressional bankruptcy. This is further evidenced in 28 U.S.C. 453 Oaths of Justices and Judges. Each justice or judge of the United States shall take the following oath or affirmation before performing the duties of his office. I, blank, do solemnly swear or affirm that I will administer justice with all respect to persons, and to do equal right to the poor and to the rich, and that I will faithfully and impartially discharge, and perform all the duties incumbent upon me as blank under the Constitution and laws of the United States, so help me God. They're offsetting congressional bankruptcy by throwing you under the bus during the court process. The 1929 Geneva Convention maintains you as a prisoner of war. You are being held as prisoner of war under corporate policy to offset congressional bankruptcy. Article 28, starting at Article 28, you will find that officers, law enforcement officers, court officers are prisoners of war as well. They're held as prisoners of war. Agents and FBI, CIA are not prisoners of war. Law enforcement officials are told to maintain policy. Mommy, it hurt. Tragic last words of Down syndrome man 26 who died in handcuffs on the floor after he refused to leave a movie theater. A movie theater. He was murdered because he was being a detriment to commerce. The definition of bank: a bench or seat. The bench or tribunal occupied by the judges. The seat of judgment, a court.